Okay, I'm starting in the home control panel for Shop Milano shoes. If you go to any of these buttons, it's going to bring you to VirtuMart. We're going to start with adding a product. So I'm going to jump directly to product list. And you can see right now I'm already in the category test products. You can select whichever ones you want. I'm going to go down to test. You'll see these are the test products that we have. Right here I'm going to leave a clone product or a clone shoe. So you can see the name is Clone Ansley Light Gray. So you can really clone any product you want over here, clone products. And all you have to do is click on the button, but just to make it easy, I would say just to stick with Clone Ansley Light Gray, since this is one that me and Candy went over, and you can see everything that we did. So I'm basically going to go over here, clone product, and when I do that, it's basically going to make a copy of the product, or a clone. Okay, so all the SKU numbers need to be unique to the product, so you can't have two even if it's the same. So if you want, let's do 3312 dash pink. Make it easy, so you can put the color, or I know that you guys have your own product SKUs for the colors, so you can use that there. The name, same thing, needs to be Ansley Light Gray, but I'm going to put Ansley Light Pink, just to make a unique shoe. Okay, I'm going to keep working down. So URL, you're going to leave empty for now. It's not a feature that you use. The manufacturer is, you need to choose the manufacturer that you use, obviously. Easy. We'll go over how to add a manufacturer later in a different tutorial. The categories that you want, you can see that right now it's sorted under test category. Let's say if you want, you can put it under UGG Australia, which is the category, obviously, for UGGs. And then if it's also a kid's shoe, you can hit Control, see multi-select, use Control key and mouse, and then I have two, because I was holding the Control button as I clicked. Very easy. If it's just kids and you don't want it in the main category, then just put it in the subcategory. If you want it only in the main category, do just like that. If you want it in others, again, hold Control and click wherever you want it to go. Okay, so we're going to leave this one in test for now. So here I have a basic format, okay, for how to edit the text that will then display. Let me go to the light gray. Excuse me. So we're looking at the same thing. This is the text that's going to display on this side. Okay, so right here, this is the logo. This is the logo. Okay, simple as that. You can do whatever you want here. Just keep in mind that the space is going to be this width. Okay, so make it simple, clean. So you can edit just how it is here. If you want to go into full screen, you can go over to this button here. Okay, it says toggle full screen mode. Hit that, and now you have full screen. I have a huge screen, so it's not so important to me, but if you have a smaller screen, it might be nice. Okay, so I'm going to edit in here, so I'm going to go here. See this little insert edit image, right? Click there. Basically, this is all the information about the image. You don't need to do anything there. I'm going to add more manufacturer logos here. But as you can see, there's already a few. So I have Dollhouse, Guess, Jessica Simpson, Steve Madden, UGG logo, UGG logo. So we're going to use this logo. I'm not sure why there's two, but I'll remove that. But for now, UGG 80 pixels. I click UGG, hit update, and now we have the UGG logo. Okay. I guess my screen recorder wants me to use that. So, moving on. So now we have the UGG logo. I can change anything I want in here, and that's it. Okay, so basically do whatever you want. Price, pretty clear. Enter the price that you want. This is the price with tax. you can select your tax right here. If you need a different tax besides 7.75, just let me know and I will add that for you. Discount, you can choose when you want the discounts, or if you just want a simple override, you can just enter the price here. So let's say I want it to be $10, it's $10. See, here you can override the discount setting, fill in the special discount price for the product. The shop will create a new discount record from the discounted price. So it automatically generates the price. Very easy. Try and always look for these tips. They're really user friendly. You can figure out something that you might not know. The short description we're not using, that would only be visible in the category view, which would be such as this, which we don't want. Okay, we don't want any more text in there. So we're not going to use that as per Candy's design. Display options, so anyways, we finished everything here. There's no more options. We filled everything out. Display options, okay, again, you're not going to touch anything in here. Okay, if not, it's going to affect the way the product looks. And right now the product looks how Sammy and Candy want it, so let's just leave that alone. Color attributes, this is going to be where you can keep the inventory for the sizes and connect the different products. So this menu right here is color, light gray. Here are all of the different colors, and here are the different sizes. Okay, that is color attributes. So here, every time for now, we're just going to enter color. So just enter color right here. Enter color, enter color. So the original color, we're going to call this pink, because now this is our pink color. Right? Select color group. The color group is always going to be a style. Okay, so for this shoe, the style is Ansley. So it's UGG Ansley, obviously, but we're going to use a style, not the brand. So we're going to select Ansley. If you don't have a color group already, let's say if we were just creating this from scratch and not adding an additional color of Ansley, which Ansley's already here, all I need to go is create new color group. You see this hint, it is best to use the product name here. Okay, to be clear, product name, we're talking style. So here is where I would just write Ansley. I'll respell that. And then I would just hit save. Okay, and then reopen the product when I'm done. But I already have the product here, so I'm going to, oh, let's just do that to be fair. So I'm going to call this Ansley test. Okay, just to be clear, because I can't use Ansley, it's already used, right? So here I would enter the shoe sizes, whatever you want to enter. I think we spoke about that we were just going to have size. No, I take that back. No. We're going to have these. We'll talk about with Candy afterwards about if she wants it changed, but I believe she did want to keep the size like a number. Or no, you know what it was? It was, she just wanted the number there. 1, 3, 4, 5, I believe. So then the size is going to be 4. So you're going to see size. See, that's why we got rid of size. It's because we only want the number, size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So then you're going to have the inventory for each of those sizes inside of the color pink. So pink, size 1, enter your stock. This is if you want to do a adjustment on the price. Let's say if a larger size costs more, you can enter just like you see there. So let's say we're on size 15, whatever, some ridiculous size. We're going to add $10 more to the cost. So that easy. If you want to do a clearance on only a specific size and color, you would just use a minus and then same thing, $40, let's say. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. Product status. So this in-stock number will be generated by these. So if you see 5, 10, 15, 24, 24. See? Saves it automatically. Minimum purchase to quantity doesn't matter. Maximum doesn't matter. Hopefully you guys will sell them all. The availability date, you can set this if you don't want the shoe to be available once you save it and publish it. So maybe you know inventory is coming in. I can click here and say, okay, September 4th, we're going to have the product available. Okay, so then the product will automatically go online then. Okay, so I'm just going to put it for today, okay, which is the 12th. And availability. So this can be when you ship the shoe, or how long until you ship the shoe, or could be when they're going to arrive it. I always say it's better to choose how long it's going to be for you to ship it. So this way you're not responsible for the carrier. Obviously, you know, sometimes postal service might take a little longer or whatnot, but you can say in 2 to 3 days your product will be shipped. Okay, so if you want less, choose I guess that is the least. It's 2 to 3 days. Oh, there you go, 24 hours. Okay, so you ship every day. You ship every 24 hours. I just put 2 to 3. You're not going to use any of this, so we're going to skip. Product dimensions and weight. This is for the shipping function, that it will basically determine the cost of shipping. I do have I believe 2 to 3% increase, like a buffer, so this way the United Postal Service or UPS API, if it's a little off or your measurement's a little off, you have a little buffer there. But 2 to 3% on, you know, $10, let's say, is not that much. So you want to make the shipping box. This is the length, width, and height. The unit of measure is obviously inches. So when you measure in inches. The weight of the product. So this is with box, wrapping, everything, the total shipping weight. The unit you're not going to change because you're always going to ship in a box or a pair of shoes. If there are more than one pair of shoes, then it's going to double all this, or triple, or however many they order. So you will be fine there. Product images. We're always going to choose the full image and thumbnail image. To give an example, this is the thumbnail image. This is the full image. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and basically, anytime I have the image, you guys are going to need to resize it. Okay, so you can do this at this point, or what I would even suggest is that you do it before you even start to upload an image. So you already downloaded my tool, so I'm going to start with how to create an image. So right away, I'm going to rename this image. We should always, you see here, UGG Ansley light gray 280 pics. I'm going to copy, I'm going to copy the name here, because Google is going to probably crawl this, and if it can have a usable image, you guys might show up on Google Images and help you. Okay, so I'm going to just put like that. So it's UGG, the manufacturer, Ansley, and then we're going to change that to pink. You can use underscore or hyphen, both are acceptable. Don't use space. Spaces don't look nice. Spaces will, I don't have any there. Okay, whatever. Either way, don't use space. It doesn't look nice. So now we have our main image. This is a huge image. If you look, it's 2.87 megabytes at 4,288 pixels by 3,216 pixels. That's very large. That's for printing. For web, you want everything as small as possible, so this way the web page will load fast. Okay, so I'm going to right click on the image and I'm going to resize pictures. I'm going to enter a custom size. So let's keep our main image at 500 pixels wide. Okay, so 500, and I'm going to hit OK. There's my image. So now I have an image that is 41 kilobytes in size. So it's tremendously smaller than the other image at 500 pixels by 375. So when I open it, it's going to look like this on the website. You can still see all the detail. It looks nice. It's a good image. So I'm going to change this rather than leaving custom in there. I'm going to put 500 pics. So this way I know that that's my 500 pics size. So then once again I'm going to resize to make the so that's the pop-up image right there. That's the main image. Okay. And so what I'm going to do now is create the thumbnail, which is actually this one. So that one is 280. So I'm going to go once again on the first one, not the 500, on the first one, resize pictures, now 280. Okay, there's my second image. So once again, I will delete all of that, underscore 280 pics. Done. So I have my 280, my 500. So now I'm going to come in here, I'm going to choose File, I'm going to use my 500 for the full image, and now see if you can't choose here, that's because you need to select None. We don't want to auto create the thumbnail because they're junk. So choose File, 280, because this is a thumbnail. Okay, I'm going to move on, but at this point you could save. If you want to add any related products, all you have to do is search here, Ansley, or you don't have to put Ansley, but I'm putting Ansley. So I'm going to put black as a related image. I'm going to remove these. So you can put a purse or anything you want. All you have to do is search in here for a product or category. Okay. So at this point I filled in everything. I'm going to hit save. I guess I added a product discount, didn't realize that, but everything else was successful. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to go under test. So here's my test. See, it created a discount. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. So when I click on Ansley light pink, here's all the info. Okay, so this is everything. I click on the image. There's my 500 pixel image. Okay, you can see it's much larger than the one that we have here. Okay, we didn't add any additional images. And here is the related product you may also like. Okay, obviously this is not black, but look at the text. We're using the same image for everything, so sorry, but it's just a lot of time to create all images. But you can see that there is the related product. We have pink because it's the only color, and then we have our different sizes which are available. So you can also see that you may also be interested in, and there it is again. Okay, so that ends this tutorial for the shoe. If I go here, you can see this will bring me back to the Ansley light pink, which let's do that real quick. So I click there again, and I'm going to remove my discount, none. There, so now I fixed it. Discount, I'm going to refresh. Discount is gone. Now I'm going to go back to the product list. So product list, and there's all of the test products. And here is my Ansley pink.